Okay, it's actually like 7:45 in old money. I'm well running late. I really am. So just gonna whack some lipstick on. Hang on. Can't find what I've done with the lipstick. Okay. It's a nice day though, and it's a Friday. Right, okay, got my lipstick on. Now I'm ready to face the world. Okay, you ready to join me on an epic adventure to work? Let's go. You can tell it's late because there's no kiddlywinks. Right. As we start our epic adventure, I'd like to tell y'all about an epic adventure that I had yesterday. Right, now, me and my ex-best friend are kind of hanging around again. As I keep having to say to my mum, we're not getting back together, alright? Don't worry. We live in the same village. You hung around with my dad for like 20 years while you were split up, so just chill, right? So he messaged me yesterday saying, oh, I'm really stressed. Can we go out somewhere? I'm like, yeah, why not? I've got no internet. Right, yeah. Let's go out for a drive somewhere. So, off we potter, and didn't really know where I was going to be going. So I just kind of drove. First I drove like against the direction of the sun because I didn't want the sun in my eyes. There's a bus. You're going to stay there. Thank you. There's a bus and a tractor. Double jeopardy. Right, yeah. So first I thought, I don't know where to go. Let's go where the sun isn't going to blind me. So I start driving this way. Then I gradually found myself heading towards Shipley and then Bradford. I thought, okay, I'm in Bradford now. Maybe I should get to the 24-hour Tesco because I need some cans of Pepsi Max. Other cherry flavoured Coke related soft drinks are available. But I didn't. I went past Tesco and then I thought, oh, where am I going to go? Oh, there's a sign for Huddersfield. I've never been to Huddersfield. Well, I've not. Thanks. I've not been Huddersfield properly. I've been Huddersfield like when I was younger, but I've not actually been to Huddersfield on purpose, like on my own volition. I don't think. I've been to the surrounding areas. I thought I'm just going to follow the signs to Huddersfield. Follow the signs to Huddersfield. In the meantime, Steve's still chattering, oblivious, I think. And then I thought, isn't Marsden Moor near Huddersfield? Because I started off going by Ilkley Moor, and I thought maybe I could do a Firemore to Firemore road trip. Right, so I kept this to myself. And then I ended up thinking, I'm going to find Marsden Moor. I thought, I'm not putting my sat nav on. I'm going to find Marsden Moor. Because universe is going to take me to Marsden Moor. That's going to happen. So I followed some more signs towards Huddersfield. So maybe it's a science taking me to Marsden Moor, but don't ruin it, right? And then I ended up going through lots of places near Huddersfield. Went through Huddersfield itself. Lots of people in not very fast cars, but trying to make them fast cars. Like, you know, blokes that were literally down here, looked about 12, driving overpowered, rubbish cars. Lots of Audi burning going on in Huddersfield. I'm like, what? Really? So yeah, so we went through Huddersfield. Then we ended up going to Marsden. And I thought, right, okay, I can see, all the while I've been driving, I could see the moor in the background. I thought, yeah, but we can head that way. I don't know what moor that is, but it's a moor, innit? You know, that'll do. And then, when we got to Marsden, I said to Steve, I'm going to find Marsden Moor. He went, okay. Isn't that like near Manchester? I said, I've just got it in my head that it's here. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up because there's a place called Marsden, but I think Marsden Moor is here. And I'm going to find it. It's like, okay. then we're in Marsden, and then I thought, oh, I don't really know where I'm going now. And then I saw a sign for like a reservoir. I thought, oh, reservoirs are pretty, let's go to a reservoir. It's a brown sign. Brown signs are good, let's do that. So I went up there, and then I ended up going up this really steep, narrow road. I have no clue. I thought I'm going to end up, it's going to get narrower and narrower. There was walls either side as well. It was quite impressive. It was like a dwarf tunnel in Nightmare. It really was. So I thought, it's just going to end up like having no road at all. It's going to get so narrow that the car is going to be like changed into some kind of weird triangular shape, and I'm going to die. It didn't though. It actually opened up eventually at the top of this hill, and there was the moor and a reservoir in the distance, and there was actually a sign saying Marsden Moor, and it was beautiful, and the sky was all going all pink and stuff, and it was really lovely. So we found Marsden Moor. So we got out the car. I said, we've driven all this way, we're going to get out the car and we're going to go and touch the sign. So I went and touched the sign, took a couple of pictures on my phone, got back in the car, plugged my phone back in, put Deadly Class soundtrack back on again, because we've been driving on some punk madness stuff, you know, just bonkers, old school stuff. So put that back on, decided to drive home. 20-30 minutes later, I thought, this road that I'm sure is the same road that we drove down on the way here, it doesn't look like the same road now, and it seems to be surrounded by a massive moor, and there's a sign that says Saddleworth Moor, and those signs there make it look like we're heading towards Manchester regions, and it's getting dark. So I think I went the wrong way. So we realised we were practically in Manchester, because I decided my rule was not to turn round. Okay, if we go wrong, we detour, we do not turn round. I'm not doing a U-bend, I'm not turning round. So, I know, I have these silly rules. Can be counterproductive sometimes. So we're driving along, and still having a jolly time. And all these sheep come out into the road, and they're really just like not in any rush to get out of the road, but they look a bit stressed. So we kind of, is he coming out or going in? I don't know, I was going to go in there, turn around. Are you going to come out? Coming out, Mr. Man? No? I don't want to go in there though. Oh, let's have a look, there might not be a spot there. Is there a spot there? I don't know. Because you're in the way, Mr. Man. There could be. I don't even know. I'm going to turn around, because I ain't going to be able to get in that car park, am I? With a car blocking the entrance like some kind of troll. I can't afford the troll toll. Right, yes. So anyway, so we've seen a few sheep on the road, and all the traffic was kind of stopping for a minute. It was really lovely. And then we saw a car coming along quite fast on the opposite side of the road, and it came down the hill. And as it came down the hill and just went past me, it flashed me. I thought, what's that flashing at? And as soon as it disappeared, there was a sheep there, just where the car had been. I was like, whoa, the sheep is actually in the middle of the road. I mean, right in the middle of the road. It wasn't right at the edge. I just stepped out as the car had gone by. It was right in the middle of the road. It was a ghost sheep. The car had gone through the sheep. Either that, or the sheep had walked through the ghost car, or been standing and had a ghost car. But we decided it was ghost sheep. It was well nonchalant as well. The others looked a bit stressed in the road. This one was just like, yeah, just a ghost sheep, just standing in the road, freaking out the drivers, having a nice time. Ghost sheep. We saw a ghost sheep. And we sang a song about the ghost sheep, and I didn't dream about the ghost sheep, but I think it was very memorable because of the ghost sheep. And then I've got to go in a sec because I've arrived at work and I need to get in on time, but yeah, and then we ended up finding our way back without the sat-nav and stopped off at Tesco, and I got some white chocolate Twixes, and Steve got some apple dibdabs. He's decided now he's an apple dibadabaholic, because he was like loading the apple sherbet into his mouth like it was smack. and yeah, his pupils were like way out there, and then he had a massive sugar crash. And then when we got back about 11 o'clock, dropped him off home, went in home for ghost sheep. That was insane. It was a right adventure. It was really good. Sometimes I like just driving aimlessly somewhere, and we found the moor. It was beautiful, and listened to some good tunes, and saw a ghost sheep. So that is the story of the ghost sheep. Thought I'd do an anecdotal one today. Hope you liked it. I'm going to go now anyway, because it's 7:56 and old money, and I will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Cheery bye. Ghost sheep.